Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Josie with Awakened Soul, and we are here for a reading about the person on your mind and your connection to each other. Guys, I am so excited you joined for today's reading because today's reading is going to be an extra special one, and you will see why at the end. I actually encourage you to grab a pen and paper if you have one, if you're a note taker. If you're not, you're welcome to type it out, recite it, whatever you'd like to do. But I have some homework at the end of this reading and I'm really excited about it. But anyway, today's reading is going to be focused on your connection first. We're going to talk about their general thoughts and feelings about you and your connection at this time. And then the end of the reading is going to be focused on just you. And again, I am so excited for it. So I hope you stick around till the end because it's going to be a good one. Let's get going with the tarot though. Let's see how this person is feeling about you right now. Let's see how they are feeling. Okay, we have the King of Swords. All right. What else? What else is this person thinking and feeling towards the viewer? What do they want me to look at over there? Butterflies. I think a Amazonite, I believe this is a Amazonite tower, just spun around and pointed like an arrow in that direction of my room, directly towards some of the butterflies I have. Okay, so change, transformation. We have the Knight of Pentacles. This person is thinking about how they've been cold to you. So particularly if they've been a little bit emotionally guarded or reserved, if they've been cold, if they've been stoic in nature, not progressing this connection, dragging their feet, taking their time, they're thinking about a change in that department. Now, I'm not saying they're just going to jump in out of nowhere and start, trying to move things along with you much quicker, but they're thinking about this. They're starting to be aware of the fact that maybe they've put their own obstacles up in the way of the two of you progressing your relationship / connection with each other, which is very interesting. I think you've been working on your self-worth. If this reading found you, it definitely found you when it was meant to, because I'll do a spoiler alert for you. The end of the reading is all about, it's going to be all about you and affirmations specifically catered to helping you boost up your sense of self-worth. So, I think if this reading found you, you've already been taking your power back in this connection. Maybe you're in the process of going through a glow up. You might be exercising more, taking better care of yourself, setting more energetic boundaries. And this person is definitely noticing that if that's the case. Your boundaries are up, not walls, boundaries, and they're taking note of this. This person knows that they can't play games with you. They're starting to become aware of the fact that you're not tolerating the same games they used to play anymore, because guess what? You're in your Empress energy. Oh my goodness. And you don't have to be a feminine for this to be your reading. Empress energy is within every single person, just like divine feminine and divine masculine energies are. The Empress, in fact, is divine feminine, right? So I think you're taking your power back. You're kind of like this Empress right here on this card who's sort of just kicking back, relaxing, not stressed about anything, almost as if she's like watching a show or something like that, just like watching other people's behaviors. I think you're observing things. I think you're in a phase, or you will be soon, entering into a phase where you're just very much observant. You're not interested in the same old song and dance, the same routines. You're observing how people treat you. You are paying attention to the subtle bits of information they give you by their actions, whether or not they match up with their words, you name it. You're just like kicking back with a smile on your face, watching. You're no longer attached to outcomes. And because of that major energetic shift, this person is definitely noticing that. They might not be conscious of exactly what's going on, but they sense something is different, and they're taking mental notes. Trust me on that, okay? We have the King of Cups. Yep. And you know what? We're leaving it there because guess what? We had the King of Swords starting out today's reading. We have starting out this spread at least. And we have the King of Cups sealing it off. This person knows that if they want to keep your interest, if they want to stay a part of this connection, they have to go from this kind of like emotionally closed off, stoic type to somebody who's actually full of emotional intelligence and emotional expression, okay? Now, that's not to say they have to like completely change who they are, but I feel like if this person was stringing you along, not being clear about their intentions, playing games, maybe you just got sick of it and you're like, hey, I want to know where this is really going. I want to know how you really feel, and I am not interested in playing this game with you anymore, okay? And they're picking up on that. And you're over here in your Empress energy, just kind of watching and waiting and observing and seeing what's going on. So this is interesting. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm absolutely loving this reading so far for you. Let's get out some more cards on their intentions next. The Tower. They are making a big change. I think that's why my Tower... I just connected the dots. Some of you out there did it with me. My Amazonite Tower pointed at the butterflies over there. I'm not going to turn the camera to show you just because my nightstand's a mess, but my Amazonite Tower pointed over there, and guess what? We have the Tower coming out for their intentions, and the Tower symbolizes great change. What do butterflies symbolize? Great change and transformation. Enough said. I'm not even pulling any more cards. They're making a big change, and you're over here in your Empress energy, observing, waiting, watching. So honestly, I would say keep it up. Keep it up. Just watch. See what changes they're going to make, because they're going to be big ones, and you get to choose what you want from this connection. You're the one that gets to pick. If this person is not showing up for you consistently, that is information. And also, I'm feeling called to say no reply or no communication or no answer is in fact also an answer. So if you've asked this person an important question, if you have tried to have an important conversation with them and they're not showing up for you, that is an answer, okay? And I know sometimes that's a hard pill to swallow. We don't always want that to be what the answer is, but if you can keep up the hard work of being the receiver, being the watcher, being the observer, it will kind of come naturally to you, and you'll no longer care. You know, if this person is not showing up for you consistently, eventually, as you step into your own power more and more, you're just going to stop caring about people that won't give you the time of day. It's not going to matter to you as much as it might right now. So, you know what, you guys, I'm just going to jump straight into the good stuff here. I'm going to get to your message. I felt very empowered to compile a short list of just 4 affirmations specifically catered to lifting up sense of self-worth and self-validation for you here today. I might hold it up at the end, but my handwriting's a little bit sloppy, so I'm going to read them all aloud to you first, and then if you want me to hold them up, well, you can't tell me because you're on the other side of the screen. I'll hold them up at the end just in case, but PSA, forewarning, my handwriting's a little sloppy. So now is the time. If you are a note taker and you want to grab a pen and paper and jot this down with me, I encourage you to do so. You can pause the video if you need a moment, or if you'd rather comment it down below, you can do that. You can also just listen along, whatever you'd like to do. But these 4 affirmations are going to be for you here today, and I do encourage you to affirm them with me, especially since it is so on par with the rest of the reading here, okay? So number 1, my worth is not determined by other people. Number 2, I am loved. Number 3, other people's opinions of me are none of my business. That's a tough one, but a true one. And number 4, I decide how I feel about myself, okay? As promised, my messy handwriting for you guys in case you want to look at it a little bit longer. You can also pause the video if you need more time. And yes, it is a little bit sloppy. So I encourage you to do affirmations on a daily basis. Of course, at the end of the day, I'm just a reader on the other side of the screen. You don't have to listen to me, but I can tell you from my own experience, affirmations and writing down my intentions were 2 of the main things that helped me on my level up journey. There's something about it almost feeling like you're empowering yourself because you are affirming it. You're writing it down. You're speaking it into existence. You're not just listening along on a video or reading a post on the internet. You're actually taking the initiative to affirm this, to make it true, to bring it into existence. Your thoughts have power to create your reality around you. So when you're thinking positive thoughts and you're affirming positive things, by nature, you're going to start attracting more positivity into your life. So I really encourage you to do that. Again, I'm going to read them for you one more time, and then we're actually going to leave it there today because usually I end my readings with an affirmation anyway. So I'm going to read them one more time to you, and then we're going to leave it there. And side note, if you are watching right now and you thought of another really good affirmation, if it just came to mind to you, comment it down below for the collective. Comment a list of your favorite affirmations down below. I think that would really help everyone. So number 1, my worth is not determined by other people. Number 2, I am loved. Number 3, other people's opinions of me are none of my business, and we can add none of my concern. And number 4, I decide how I feel about myself. Thank you guys. I'm going to leave this here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stick around for more in the future, and have yourself a blessed day.